Hi guys, welcome back. I know it's been a little bit, but I went to Japan. Like freaking Japan! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So if you know me, you know that Japan has been a top spot place that I've wanted to visit since I was like 13, 14, when I really got into anime and video games, especially Final Fantasy and Cardcaptor Sakura and Sailor Moon, and Ayumi Hamasaki. I went to one of her concerts, I'll get to that later. But you know that I have been wanting to go for the longest time. And we finally went, and I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about it. I don't even know where to begin, but I'm just gonna tell what I remember, and I wrote pretty much like everything down in this notebook because I decided to journal, which helped me so much. So I'm just gonna go through it from day one. So the first day, or getting to Japan, was really rough for me. I had motion sickness and it was super windy and it was just a very long flight. I didn't get any footage of that because I was just feeling horrible. But we arrived and we went to our first Airbnb, which was in Funaburi, which is right outside of Tokyo. And that was an experience getting there. Our first like train ride and bus ride and stuff. But we made it. Good morning, we're in Japan. I don't want to be too loud. But we made it, and we're here, and we're gonna go to Akibahara today, and then also at Diver City Plaza to see the Gundam statue. Oh, we're gonna go get our Ayumi Hamasaki tickets, and then we're gonna go find breakfast, probably at Denny's. There's kids.
Is that weird?
They're cute.
Can't even see them. I think they're cute.
I can hear them. So on the way to Akibahara, we found the mystery boxes, and I knew of them from Charla and Norm. I don't know if you watched the Japan vloggers. Well, Charla's not in Japan anymore, but anyway, they made this video about these mysterious boxes in these vending machines, and you don't know what you're getting because they're covered in paper and they have like stories on them, mysterious stories. So we ended up getting them, but they weren't anything exciting. They were just like choco bats, just these little baseball bats covered in chocolate. It was really, it almost tasted like stale bread. There's so much random stuff in their vending machines and they're so convenient. I wish we had vending machines like that over there. We were able to try some taiyaki and that was delicious. A little too sweet for me. I couldn't finish it all, but it was still amazing. I got the red bean and John got custard, and that was awesome. What I loved about Akibahara, other than, you know, it was like anime central and everything was so colorful, and we even saw these like go-karts, Mario go-karts, which was amazing. I was able to find pretty much like every Cardcaptor Sakura merchandise. John thought I had a sixth sense with finding it because we were just going to like a random shop and I'd be like, Cardcaptor Sakura! Or even Sailor Moon. Like they had so much stuff. It just made me so happy. Or whoever's watching, there's like this little section of Cardcaptor Sakura and they're playing it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So that was amazing. Oh, another side note, their bathrooms are ridiculous. They have not only all the little buttons to like spray your butt and wash your butt and stuff, but also they have sanitizing spray so you can clean the seat, which like is, I just love that. Oh my gosh. And then we wanted to go to the Square Enix cafe, but we searched Final Fantasy cafe by mistake, and we ended up going to the Orezia cafe, which I've played Final Fantasy 14 for a little bit. My twin sister is way more obsessed than me and she would have loved it. The food was a little too sweet for us, but that's okay. Experience was great. I won this little pin that I gave Mel, and we got some coasters, and that was cool. We did end up going to the Square Enix cafe afterwards, but it was sold out. We weren't really able to go there. We went to Bic Camera because I needed a SIM card for my phone, and that's a huge electronics store, and they had like everything, even food on the first floor. And I loved how the buildings, if it was like a big store, you'd have to go up flights of stairs instead of it being like wide here in America if it was a big department store. So once we were done with lunch, we headed to Diversity Plaza, where the Gundam statue is, and on the way we stopped at a Hello Kitty Tokyo shop, which was amazing, and I like loved all the Gudetama stuff, but then I fell in love with cinnamon roll. I thought I liked Gudetama more, but once I looked at cinnamon roll stuff, I was convinced I was a cinnamon roll fan. Run to your dream. What'd you get?
I got that one.
The like curry one with the blanket?
Yep.
I think I got the, what is that, melon one?
Yeah.
And then we went to a conveyor belt sushi place because I was so excited to try one, but it ended up being really bad actually, and they cover, the sushi we got was like covered in mayo, and I know they like their mayo, but I didn't know they liked it that much, so it kind of put me off a little bit. So I didn't quite enjoy that, but afterwards I got some green tea ice cream, and that was amazing. I loved that. So after that we went back to the Airbnb, and we got these free tickets to an onsen nearby, so we had our first onsen experience, and that was a little awkward because I like read the instructions a million times, but I still was kind of unsure of like how to do things. I don't know, it was just kind of awkward, and I didn't bring any like makeup or my hairbrush or anything because I didn't think I needed it. And the girls that were getting ready afterwards, like I just felt super awkward with my little towel, and I quickly dried off my hair and then like just left. But it was a cool experience. I definitely would go again now that I know how to do things, but that was interesting.